I accidentally discovered my boyfriend's secret second family during a surprise visit and it changed everything. Last month, I decided to surprise my boyfriend, Alex, on his birthday. We'd been dating for almost 2 years and, though he often traveled for work, I trusted him completely. I baked his favorite chocolate cake, packed up a small gift, and drove the 2 hours to the city where he said he was staying for a conference. His texts had been a little off lately, but I brushed it off as work stress. When I arrived at the address he'd given me, my heart was pounding with excitement. The building was an old, charming duplex, and I buzzed his apartment. A woman answered, holding a toddler, and behind her, I saw Alex sitting on the couch, looking completely stunned. The woman introduced herself as Maria, Alex's wife. I was so shocked I nearly dropped the cake. Maria, just as confused as I was, let me in. Alex tried to explain, stammering about how he'd meant to tell me how things with Maria were complicated. Apparently, they'd been married for 5 years, separated briefly, and then tried to make it work for their daughter, Lily. He'd been living a double life, splitting his time between me and his family. I felt like I was in a bad movie. Maria started crying, and suddenly, the three of us were sitting together in her kitchen, trying to make sense of everything. I learned that Alex had told her he was working overtime whenever he was with me, and vice versa. Lily toddled over to me and handed me a toy car, and I nearly lost it. I left the cake and the gift on the kitchen counter and walked out, my whole world upside down. Over the next week, Alex tried to contact me constantly, but I ignored his calls. I ended up meeting Maria for coffee. We actually bonded over our mutual shock and betrayal, and she thanked me for telling her the truth and for helping her finally see what was going on. In the strangest twist, we became friends, supporting each other through the heartbreak. Now, months later, I'm still single, but I'm grateful for the friendship that came out of such a painful revelation. And every time someone asks about my worst dating experience, I have the wildest story to share, and a reminder that sometimes, the people you lose weren't meant to stay, but the unexpected friendships can change your life forever.